Welcome to Update 4 on the experimental server of Satisfactory, where I've been building a new factory in a new world. There's my main power station at the moment. Still have another tap coal that I can use to expand that further if I wanted, and this is my primary factory as it is now, since I do not have a mega factory on this game, and it's producing up to statters at the moment. I need to expand that last floor up there. I can't make this building too much taller because of Mr. Ray that comes down the waterfalls here, hovers around here, then goes up there and flies off again, you know. I don't want him running into my shit and breaking it. But I have started my big project on here that really serves no purpose other than to see how much I can do with it. Is my little facility I'm building here, which, as you can see, is going to be filled with power storage, giant Duracell batteries. But right now, my total stored charge is 2,200 megawatts an hour. Charge rate is about 1,400 megawatts. Spread out to 22 megawatts per battery at the moment. That's gonna go down a lot just because I'm gonna be adding more. And this is just, I don't even have that many batteries on this structure yet. I mean, this is the extent of the batteries I have in this game right now, is these three rows right here. But as you can see, there is a lot of space on this first floor, and I'm intending to build this upwards in kind of like a pyramid-like shape or something if I can. I'm gonna see how the tiles let me build that up. But it's the kind of thing, I do have an idea just to play with it. We're not really practical use of having like my power generation going in like one part of this, and then like the other cable like out here going to my factories, so that I could isolate my power generation, just run off the batteries just to see how long it could actually sustain that. And you know, let's go over to my main factory up there and get a better look at this, which I'm gonna add some, you know, struts and stuff like that on the bottom so it's just not hovering in mid-air like this. But let's go over to the factory. I'll be right back. Alright, and then here we are at the factory at the bottom below everything. I really need to build hyper tubes in this, and this is where I started in this game, obviously, which these iron nodes and copper nodes over there are really nice because they're all pure nodes, so I can utilize them for all kinds of purposes. Alright, and here's the main floor of this factory. Is this a smelting floor at the moment? I have a lot of, if I have a lot of these machines like this on a level right now, they are underclocked. So they're not all just kind of generating willy-nilly, but it looks like my production's slowed down in some areas. Then the floor above that, we got a main kind of, okay, I cannot jump apparently. Just the main materials like rods, metal plates, cable, copper wire, and copper plates. I always want to call copper plates rusted plates. And that wing right there I didn't show you has some biomass generators that work on my primary generators until coal, that I still have them kind of as a backup, since the power changes mean that while the coal power plants produce the AX as a power, that those biomass won't be burning in their biofuel. They'll just sit there. Then here's the barren, you know, floor that's producing the modular frames, rotors, and reinforced plate. Which I did make my rotor production more efficient, but this is where I currently have my screws being produced just for these right at the moment. But you know, using the alternate recipe, as you can see, that just uses one steel beam to make 52 screws, 200 per minute, which is perfectly nice for, you know, fielding to assemblers making rotors. They got quick wire that's moving in from there. I got some Caterium over there, but let's go up to that floor and I'll show you this kind of how big I built that one base as well. And this is also where I build my building my primary storage. There's my stators, which I need to put in like my motors here and some other stuff on this floor, then figure out where I'm gonna build everything else, you know, when I get manufacturers, since I can't really go higher than this. I could have just gone out there. I'm gonna jump over here. Let's do it! Ah, okay. Damaged fix-it property. But I got the fog there. I don't know how to turn off the fog, unfortunately, but you can basically see the size of this little storage facility I'm planning on building. Just, well, it's like I said, my only motivation of doing this is just to be like, how much storage can I put in one location that looks cool? You know, otherwise I would have just made like, well, I mean, it is square, but I like diagonal. I'm trying to go more pyramid-y with it. If I was just trying to put maximum, you know, no aesthetic required, I would just literally just build a square block and, you know, completely compact these in there as much as I could. But I wanted to, you know, make it a little aesthetically pleasing, which right now, you know, it's just a platform. I'm not finished with it yet, but you can kind of see a little bit what I was kind of thinking with right there with how I have those, you know, foundations raising up. I'm not going to be able to really use walls and make it look good, I don't think, so I'm just going to rely on the foundations, have like an open level kind of approach, and we'll see how that kind of turns out. Oh, and hey, look, here comes the manta ray. See, he comes down here in this area. He's low. I wish he didn't come this low right here, because I really wish I could, like, pull my main stuff here and build a big building, like, right there, but he flies way too low down there to make a big building in a way that you can, you know, maximize floor space usage, in my opinion. I could be wrong. There could be builders that are listening to this and being like, oh man, that dude don't know nothing about building. I could build all kinds of shit in that small space and boom. But yeah, you can see the turns and comes up here. This is pretty much in spitting distance. I mean, this, I might be able to make one more floor to this building. I could maybe make a small floor addition to this building. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I could also just build that direction, maybe. I don't know, or that direction. Who knows? Either way, that's how this factory on the experimental server update 4 is going. I got the zip line here. Yeah, I've been building some things like that. Like, this is one thing I want to incorporate more, to where you can, I need to go up to this floor. Alright. I'm up to that floor. I mean, I don't need to go down here, because it's just too far. Not too far, it's too short to matter jump distance. But, you know, if you need to quickly go from there to, you know, the floor up here, rather than run in there and go in there, and you don't have hyper tubes all over the place. Pretty nice. I'll have a... It's kind of doing a similar thing with the Caterium plants, which I need to actually make that more of a plant, but I'm gonna get rid of these foundations at some point, and you can see that I do have a power just coming from this building, going to right there. It's just perfect distance to just zip line across. Either way, that's this video. Like I said, I need to work on trying to make my gigantic pyramid of power a reality, and see just how much power I can store in that. I mean, how many power storage batteries I'm gonna be putting in there. My current coal power plants are not gonna be able to recharge that in any kind of meaningful way, just because, you know, the batteries max out a certain thing, and my power is isn't high enough to rapidly recharge them all in the 1 hour it would take to recharge a single battery to full. So I'm definitely gonna need to get more coal power plants, or, you know, get to the tier 5 and 6 and get the fuel generators, which will help with, you know, generating more power, recharging those up, and seeing how long I could potentially run bases off of just pure battery power, you know, unlimited power. Yes. Yes. Sorry. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then leave a like, subscribe, drop a comment, you know, about my horrid idea for building a giant pyramid of power, you know. It's a pyramid scheme, one could say. The pyramid scheme of power. Either way, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in another video down the road. Bye for now.